So I have breeding pair set up, waiting for first eggs. These two, she's spending time in the box. These two are not doing much, but I'm noticing they both have the bloated crop, so I kind of expect they won't. Luna just jumped in that box, and she is with Kyanite, who is Kobe and Coco's last baby boy. He's just a year old. And like his brother Prussian, at a year old, he's little and hasn't much to recommend himself. However, Prussian, who is now a little over a year and a half, is much taller and has much better feather. He matured nicely, so I'm hoping this guy will too, and his babies, of course. And down here we have Bubba and Houdini, who are working their stuff out. Both Bubba's looking really good. But they kind of seem to be taking their time, but, you know, that's just me. They've been here for all of 3 days, so. Up here we have these two. I'm still waiting for a first egg. This is Neptune. Oh, there we go. This is Neptune and Athena. And as you can see, Neptune's on the job. This is Misty and Ocean. I had Mist set up with Triton, but I think Triton's too heavy to breed. He's always run to fat, and he just doesn't show any interest. Whereas Ocean is a breeding rock star, and she fell in love with him instantly. And then we're waiting for an egg. See that tail bouncing? Something's gonna happen soon. This is Demeter and Khalil, and I am. Neither one of them looks great, so they don't have a nest box, and I'm just letting them get to know each other while I'm waiting to find out what's going on with the vet, from the vet. This is Jade and Tuscan, and they got nothing going on. They got 5 eggs, and nothing's fertile. She was laying eggs when I put her in there, and she just never latched on to him, so nothing. These two, on the other hand, are looking good, going along, and I'm waiting for a first egg out of them. This is Steel and Pythos, and see, her tail's bouncing too. So we're going to get some first eggs here pretty soon. This is another pair. This is Blanca, and she was looking a little rough there, and I caught her when she was out in the flight cage, and I caught her to see what was going on, and she had a giant egg bump. So I caught her and put her in here just to see if she needed to lay an egg. And she's just slowly kind of pulling out of it. I haven't seen an egg yet. And I put Bear Girls in here with her because eventually I want to breed them. So I'm just giving them some time to get to know each other. This is Razzle. And as you can see, he has a swollen breast too. So I'm not really, they have 2 eggs in there. She's taking her time to lay. This is an older pair, so I think I'm not going to get the last set of chicks out of them. But I do have several of their daughters and some grandbabies, so I guess not the end of the world. And this is Smoke, and he's up here with Hera, who has disappeared into the nest in the last day or so. So egg maybe in about 4 or 5 days. And this is Sif and Bubba Jr., who latched onto each other out in the big flight. And I thought, oh well, that's a nice pairing, so we'll go there. Turn around, Bubba. Let me see what's happening here. Turn around, let me see. Let me see. Hello, Bubba. Turn around this way. It's Bubba Jr. He's a nice bird. And Sif is one of my biggest girls, so. So, on my bloated crop birds, I have, these are the ones in a cage, and nothing that I did helped them in any way, in any kind of a permanent basis. So I went ahead and took Triton there down to the vet, and they're doing a fecal check. I'm supposed to get results in the next day or 2. We're looking for maybe megabac, although I've already treated them for fungus infections. I might have reinfected them by giving them the ranitazole treatment, or maybe they have megabac, which is a fungus infection that requires more than nystatin to clear. Or this could be a bacterial infection that's unresponsive to Amtil, which I kind of suspected all along, because when I gave them the Amtil treatment, they looked absolutely fabulous, but they slowly slid back down again. So they may have something bacterial that's resistant. So I'm waiting for results. I should get them in the next day or two, and then I'm going to treat the whole flock accordingly. So, including the ones that are set up. So that's what's happening there. And everybody's out here in the big flight doing their thing. I realize these guys are just going into their 9-month molt, so I'm watching. There's a lot of growth and a lot of feather comes in at the 9-month molt. And it can be a very decisive time as far as what I'm looking at, as far as age, showability and size and that kind of thing. I have a lot. These guys are big. I have a lot of really good sized birds in here. And I have quite a few that have a decent head. So I'm definitely improving with each generation. And these are the girls, same thing. They're about 7 to 9 months old. Gonna go into their 9-month molt. And I have quite a few that I'm liking the size on them. Some of them have heads, but with the females, it depends on the line. Some lines, the females have big heads, and other lines, they don't. So like this violet girl right up here came out of Neptune and Athena, and usually Athena throws girls with no head, but she's got a head and a mask. It's kind of down right now, but it's definitely there. But her sister is more typical of that line. Right there has no head and no mask. So this one got Neptune's head and mask, and this one got her mother's head and mask, and they're the pair that I just showed you. And whereas in this line, this girl's line, the hens actually commonly do have a head and a mask. So it depends on the line. You have to know your birds and where they came from. Where's that right there is Haverty's Girl by Langley, and she definitely came out with all the head. Where's this girl up here? Where'd she go? There's a little more, these two are a little more pointy-headed, but that is, where'd she go? There she is, behind the tail. That is Thalia's baby girl. And she's getting the mask, and she'll get the head later. So anyway, I'm pleased with this whole crew here. These are my upcoming yearlings for the fall, and I think I got a lot of decent birds. And this is apparently the last baby I'm going to get out of Razzle and Remington, this double factor spangle here, and she is a very nice bird with good size. So, happy. And here's what's left. I've pulled a lot of the, well, not really, because I'm not rebreeding, but here's parents and babies, and they are coming along apace. Look at this little girl right here. This is Ocean's youngest chick. She's a baby girl, and I have bred Ocean, who is a rainbow baby, and one of her grandbaby, and one of her larger grandchildren. I bred him to Baby, who is a good sized hen as well. She's in here somewhere. And I got 6 babies out of them because I fostered them all around, and several of them are sizable chicks. You'd never know that was a 3-month-old baby right there. And in fact, she has let's see, and the other ones that are sizable are Haverty, and there's Haverty and his lady down there, still loving on each other as usual. That's Irini. And there are 2 single factor spangle males in here. Where are they? There's one right there. No, that's not a male. Oh, is that one? No. Where are they? They're hiding from me. Oh, there's one right there. I'm trying to push it up against the wire here so that we can see it. This little guy right here, who's kind of hiding from us behind the thing, that's one of Haverty's chicks. and they are coming out large, and as well there are 2 blue single factor spangle hens, and they are coming out with good size and markings. There's one of the hens, right? All right, where did he go? There's one of the hens right there, and the other one right down there. They have good, solid, dark markings, which is nice. One of the double factor spangle males, there's another one down there. See that guy? They're big. They got a really size. This is the first time. I bred Haverty to Wingley and to Lacey before that. Both tiny, tiny little females, and the babies came out small. Although it's better, at least Wingley's chicks came out with a better head. But this time I bred him to a big hen, and I got great big babies, which is a little more predictable. She's actually bigger than he is. You see the 2 of them sitting there together, facing away. She's actually bigger than he is. She's taller and heavier. But he needed that because he's a very aggressive breeder, and he actually ran his 2 other little bitty hens into the nest, and they didn't come out because he was so aggressive. Whereas this girl, you know, when he started playing aggressive, she just pushed back until he fell off the perch. So they're a good match. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm much pleased with a lot of these babies, and things are coming along, but I really would like to get the rest of these birds bred, and I think I'm going to have to wait until I get to treat them for whatever this bloated crop thing is. Because, you know, if you have a dozen of them in a flock of 100, if you have a dozen birds showing a significant symptom that's stopping them from breeding, then that means, you know, half the flock has it. They just haven't gotten to the advanced stage yet. I see I have little perches falling down here. I have to go fix that. All right, so that's an update.